All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Give it a second for everyone to hop in here. All right. So QQQ down 0.2%, SPY down 0.14%. Weakness again. We're still sitting at this support. Right. We have this previous support from the 7th. We have this previous support from yesterday. Bounced right off of it. It also lines up pretty well with this diagonal level here. And we bounced off of it again towards the end of the day. So if 369.15 breaks, we're going to see a big move to the downside. That's what I was trying to play yesterday. Right? I got caught trying to play puts into it. It happens. Hold on, give me a second. All right. Yep. So if it breaks below 369.15, definitely gonna see a bigger move to the downside. If it can actually break through, right? We would need to see a push through and a continuation. If it holds, we're probably going to chop and push back up 371, 372. But we do have a lot of resistance above. So, you know, it's, again, tough call because we're sitting at a pretty big support. And I wouldn't be surprised if we do like a classic liquidity grab, right? If everyone knows really what that is, right? Where we break down, right? And then all of a sudden we reverse and, you know, we end up going up here and then pull back and continuation. Right, that would be classic too. But how do we predict that? Right, you can't. You just have to play the levels, and that's really it. But I'm looking at puts again. You know, I want to see a breakthrough of this this double bottom, so I'm going to look for that. Same with SPY. Right, SPY is approaching this support. You know, it's showing weakness again. So if that breaks, you know, we should see a pretty solid drop to around 441 or so. So looking at that at open, VIX, right? Look at VIX here, bouncing right off this previous resistance as a new support. I'm going to set an alert here below, and I'm going to set an alert above around 1468, which is that big level previously. Okay. I just looked, by the way, side note, I just looked, what kind of rate is everyone getting on their savings account currently? I'm currently getting 5.4%. That's insane. That is insane. You guys getting close to that? You're getting 5%. I'm getting 5.4%. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. That's better than a lot of people are getting on real estate, and there's no risk. Vanguard 4749. Huh. All right. Well, I'll send the link if you guys want. You'll get 5.4% if you want it. Let me know if you want me to send it. Market Goldman Sachs. So, you know, it's not like some random bank. You know, it's Marcus by Goldman Sachs. So I just sent it there. I'll pin it. Pretty crazy. Oh, you're gonna. Oh yeah, Webull does 5%. But there you go. Check out the link. It's Marcus by Goldman Sachs. 5.4%. Super easy. It's an online bank, so it's super easy to transfer. Solid mobile app. Whatever you guys want. Take a look. I just got an email that they raised the rate again. I was getting 5.2%, but they raised it to 5.4. Could see some choppy market waiting for tomorrow. Absolutely. So tomorrow FOMC, so definitely could be choppy. So just be risk first, right? Yesterday was my first day sizing normal again, and took a loss, which is fine. I was down 4.7%. Could be worse, right? It may look like I lost a lot yesterday. It's normal. It's 4.7%. Right? Could have been better. It could have been worse. Got to move on, play the setups today, and that's really it. But weakness overall, right? Everything's red here. Let's go to some individual setups, right? Tesla looks pretty weak again also, right? We had this ascending wedge. It broke down, we consolidated, and it looks like it's going to push down again. We have a gap to fill to the downside here below 260.61. The coin is consolidating also. Higher lows, lower highs. Just right in the middle of this range. NVIDIA. We have this previous resistance here, 439.90, right? Resistance, support. It's just sitting right there. Needs more time. Shop big sell-off yesterday into the gap. This kind of looks pretty weak. Looks like it might want to push down to like 57 or so. Let's see. Meta is just still in this range here, right? Higher lows. Still just in this big range, so needs more time. Also, Google looks like this kind of like a rising wedge here. Right, we have multiple bounces off this level. This resistance now acting 3 times as a resistance. Previous support acted as resistance. Kind of acted as resistance here. So if this starts to drop down, I would look maybe below this level here, 136.48. So why did I choose this level, right? 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce. You could use like this level as a this level right here, right? Resistance, or you could do this one. Resistance. So, both work. E-Trade's only doing 4.25%. Yeah, so I mean, check it out. If you want to do it, cool. If not, whatever. I use it. Apple is even here pre-market. Nice move yesterday. Broke through 176.44, pushed up, but we still have this triple top here. Still looks like pretty weak overall in the higher time frames here. Netflix just been pretty weak overall. Also, it's below this previous support, right? Previous support acted as resistance yesterday. Pretty weak overall. Looks like it wants more downside. Amazon also pretty weak yesterday. Everything looks like it wants a little bit more downside. So it's 5.4% for 3 months, and then if you refer someone, it stays at that. So 4.4%, but it's pretty easy to refer someone. It's a family member, friend. You can refer 5 people, so you can get it for like a year. see what else. PayPal, no. Microsoft, no. BABA's at the support, right? Previous support. Kind of liquidity grab here, right? Breakdown, held. Can keep an eye on this. Looks pretty decent. Maybe if it can break 87.38. Other names look better though. AMD, look at that double bottom right off of it. Square down to 2%, 2.7%. Weak again. So going to be watching Tesla. What else am I watching? Let's go through it again. Google, I'll watch. And SPY and QQQ, of course. And definitely we'll be watching VIX. This looks like it wants to drop right at open. So that's what I'll be watching. SMCI is up 1.9%. Wonder why. Not sure. Barclays initiates super micro with overweight rating. Price target's 327. So that could be why. That could definitely be why. $327 price target. What's everyone else watching today? What is everyone else watching? QQQ had inside bars on daily, then it had inside bars on the 4-hour and broke down yesterday. Let's see. Inside bar. We haven't had an inside bar since in a long time. There's no inside bars here. We haven't had an inside bar since here, August 14th. Yeah, we have FOMC tomorrow, guys, so it could be choppy. So if you're not willing to risk a loss, then don't trade today. Yeah, Tesla looks pretty bearish, though. All right, looks like it wants to drop down. See, look, QQQ's in this huge wedge, right? Higher lows, lower highs. Inside bar means, I'll show you. Right, so this candle, the next candle is within the range of that previous candle. Right, so you see how the low and the high are both within that range. So typically when there's multiple in a row, you can use that, it's called the mother bar, the main one. You can use that high and low as an entry point. If there's like 3 in a row, then it's, it's a pretty solid strategy. Let's find an example. Right, so here, this candle here, right, high, low, within the range, and then once it breaks, someone would take calls through it. It didn't really push up that much, but that's just one example. Let's see if we could find another good example. Like multiple in a row. I don't know. You get the point, though. You could just use a scan for it, though. Target, you said? Let's take a look. Looks pretty weak. I don't know if I would consider going long yet. really wouldn't want to go long yet. Yeah, buying time's not a bad idea today. Absolutely. QQQ and SPY could, you know, take tomorrow's expiration, or then, you know, Friday if you want. Working on bringing some big players into the real estate part of the group, guys. I got a buddy who has 150 plus units in Tennessee, and he's hands-on there. He's in the units every day, making videos. So working on bringing him into the group. And then I got a buddy who does syndications, puts deals together. And then working on getting a crowdfunding license so we could all be in deals together. I'm going through the SEC for that, so it's obviously legit. It's all legit. Right? That way you guys know it's you know, it's not some just random Discord guy buying real estate for you. You know, it's going to be going through the SEC. A lot of things coming. It's going to be sick. Trying to get everyone into real estate. And the real estate crowdfunding deals is going to be for students only. So of course there's going to be an entry fee. But it's going to be sick. It's like you know what Grant Cardone does. All those big guys, they do it with, like, you know, billion-dollar companies and investors for huge multifamily deals. We want to do it on, you know, single family and duplexes for traders. So just a same strategy, just different niche. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. With that being said, oh, look at SPY. SPY is pushing down here pre-market. Very interesting. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. See how it reacts at open and look to go short. With that being said, appreciate all you. I am going to go set up the Zoom. And there's going to be a monthly payment plan too. V. So you'll be good. You'll be good. You'll be good. I'm going to go set up the Zoom. Let's have a good day. Let's do better than yesterday.